campaigner. He's someone who's very compassionate, very committed to his electorate, and he's someone who has a lot more to offer.
What are the government's heading back into?
That was Dan Tehan, the Education Minister, speaking live. Next week, 45 deaf children and their families will be celebrating an important milestone when they start their first day of kindergarten in mainstream schools across New South Wales, the ACT and Tasmania.
One of these children is 5-year-old Jacob Kavara from Croydon in Sydney. Jacob will join his hearing peers at Big School after attending the Shepherd Centre, a children's charity teaching deaf and hearing impaired children to listen and to speak. Jacob, his mum Rana Sayed, and Jacob's audiologist from the Shepherd Centre, Emma Coote, join us now. Thank you all for coming in this morning. Emma, I might start with you and just ask you what the Shepherd Centre is.
So, as you've said, we're a charity and we specialise in teaching children who have hearing loss how to listen and to speak, and ideally to sound and speak like everyone else and go to mainstream school, as Jacob will be doing this week.
Fantastic. Jacob, are you looking forward to school?
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking forward to most?
Arts and craft and meeting new friends, making new friends.
Fantastic. Rana, when did you start being involved with the Shepherd Centre?
We started with the Shepherd Centre when Jacob was 6 months old.
And Jacob, how have you found the Shepherd Centre? What have you learned there?
Hearing properly.
Mm-hmm.
Emma, how exactly is it actually conducted? What is the difference in training between this and conventional ways of teaching?
So this type of therapy that we do at the Shepherd Centre is called auditory verbal therapy. So it's aimed to teach children how to listen and then use their listening to speak. So we start with feeding really good devices, and we're so lucky in Australia to have wonderful state-of-the-art devices, and then we teach them how to use that sound in order to speak, just like a child without a hearing loss uses their listening to speak. That's what we try to do. So we have really good funding for devices, but it's the funding for our services that we need help with, and so that's why we rely on donations.
And how are parents involved?
So the parents are key. They do most of the work. The type of therapy we do is parent coaching. So we're teaching the parents how to use everyday situations. They don't have to do anything special. We don't have to sit down at a desk with flashcards, things like that. It's just using everyday situations such as changing nappies, putting up clothes, everything like that. We attach language to it, and the children learn how to speak normally.
Rana, do you also sign with Jacob?
No.
Why not?
It was very important to us that we be able to communicate with Jacob verbally, and that's what jumped out at us from the Shepherd Centre's perspective, their focus on spoken language. So it was really important for us to be able to speak to Jacob and for Jacob to have speech and language skills.
And what sort of a difference have you seen the Shepherd Centre make to Jacob in his life since you started working with them at 6 months?
Oh, it's a remarkable difference. The Shepherd Centre gave Jacob a voice, and for that we are immensely grateful.
Jacob, at the Shepherd Centre you were telling us that you enjoy playing games. What sort of computer programs do you use there?
What does that mean?
What do I mean, Emma? What sort of computer programs are you using?
So I think that she means, Jacob, when we program your magic ears. So Jacob does most of the work now. I give him my computer, he presses all the buttons, and he does it all himself.
It's fantastic. Rana, is this an ongoing thing that you work with them in the years to come, or is once Jacob goes to school, is this it now?
So Jacob recently graduated from the Shepherd Centre's cochlear implant program, or First Listeners program.
Yeah.
So we started with the Shepherd Centre at 6 months, and it was quite intensive at the beginning. So we were doing weekly therapy sessions, and then it progressed to fortnightly and monthly. And now really, Jacob is doing so well that he doesn't need sort of the ongoing AVT therapy, but we still go to the Shepherd Centre for all of Jacob's needs to do with programming, making sure he's got great access to sound. But the Shepherd Centre does have great holiday programs, school holiday programs, which Jacob will probably attend.
Fantastic. Well, Jacob, all the best with starting school. It's a very exciting time. Emma, Rana and Jacob, thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys. Extreme heat around the country this weekend means that thousands of Australians will be